the Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work.
Eastern assassin Larry Holmes dominated the heavyweight division in the gentle. How will these two? Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Just missed with that jab. They exchange punches. Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside, and what a main event this should be.
So Todd, let me explain to you. We are outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fighting that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting, fight on fight.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Both men step back for just a moment. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter shot. Nice defense on that jab. Nice counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Holmes in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's... Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Nice slip to avoid the jab. That counter shot lands. If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
Beautiful counter punch. They exchange punches. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? The bell rings and we start the third. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice exchange here from both men. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Does well to block that left jab. They both want a knockout, you can tell. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. There's the bell for round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. That jab was blocked. That counter shot lands. Nice counter. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Nice counter punch right up the middle. So far, the offense has been better than the defense. Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Patterson's rocked. Talk about Holmes in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them. But here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Left punch. fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Oh, that got Patterson off kilter. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Good defense with that left jab. That right hook catching air. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance without it.
This is the beginning of round 6. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
He misses with that jab. Catch and shoot. Good counter punching. Legend goes to the canvas. Wow, let's take another look at that.
A shot from the gods took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your glove.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight.
So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Holmes in that. And there's the bell for round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Larry Holmes now stumbling backwards. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Someone tell these two you that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Do you believe what we're seeing? Oh, the instant assassin in some trouble here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. He is down big. Round 8, and we're off again. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. You'd like to see more jabs. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a terror. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. The 3 judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.